The true meaning of the creator of our life is that life is very easy, it's very simple, and on the same time it is very efficient. But the problem when we are not conscious, the problem that we are not able to easily create what we want in our material reality, is that we used to be so in our minds. We're used to be so, strategic, logical, and that's why most people, they struggle, they suffer, and they don't get what they want. If it can be said in two simple words, what is life and how you can create what you want? It is about being conscious. It is about feeling the answers that are coming from inside, and to think less and to do more. But do more is not about, hustle and taking more actions. It is about having less time, like let's say minimum time, between your idea that comes into your mind and the actual realization of your idea. And the problem here is that when you start to think about what you feel, this impulse that is coming inside, and you start to think about it, you start to think about how you can implement. Will it give you the results you want? Where it will lead you? This is the point when you start to decrease the level of your energy, when you start to drain yourself energetically, and all this energetic impulse that came to you, it is being used by this overthinking process. And most people, they struggle of not having the energy levels that they want. They feel exhausted, they feel tired all of the time. And the real reason is not that you have some problem somewhere in your body or somewhere else, or that something is not as you want it to be. The problem always is within you, and even your body problems, they are simply the reflection of the feelings you experience, of the beliefs you have. And every situation in your outer reality is also just the reflection of your own feelings and your own beliefs. And being conscious is about knowing for sure, being in this connection with your true self, to know what do you feel in every moment, to know what do you feel in your life in general, to know what do you want to do, what you don't want to do. And this is, this state is so simple, it is so easy. Sometimes it's easy to say, but for many people it is very hard to even understand what they feel. But the more you are connecting with yourself, the more you remind yourself that you're not just this personality, you're not just your body, you're not just the life you experience in your material reality, you're a pure consciousness. The more you live in alignment with this realization, with this knowledge, let's say wisdom, it is actually wisdom of life that you're a pure consciousness, the easier you can create what you want. The easier is your life. It is easier, and on the same time, it is more simple. I remember that, let's say, a few years ago, maybe 5 or 3 years ago, I was so in problems. It was like a game that I played to create problems for myself and to find the ways and to fix these problems, to fix my life. And I was struggling, I was depressed, I was victim. I can definitely say that it was a victim mentality, and as a result of these feelings, of this mentality that I had, my material reality was so limited, it was not enough for me, and I felt that I'm not enough. And everything you feel about yourself, everything you feel about this life, this is what you will see around you in your material reality. This is how your beliefs and feelings, they will manifest in your outer reality. And when people overcomplicate their lives, when they think a lot about lives, when they try to plan to create this, a step-by-step plan to know, to learn, to find somewhere this step-by-step algorithm or plan, it will not work. Because if you still feel that you're not enough, if you still feel that life is limited and all the resources are limited, for example, money is limited, you will not create easily and you will not create in abundance what you want. Because life always shows you your material reality. It always shows you what you feel and what you think about yourself and about this life. And I remember myself a few years ago when I was all in my problems and the meaning of my life was to create problems for myself and to learn and to find ways to fix them. I had almost no energy every single day. I was exhausted, I was tired, I was not motivated. And also motivation, it is something that people try to find somewhere outside. They mistakenly create some goals, let's say, for them, and that they need to take certain actions to these goals, and then they will get the results they want. But this is not how it works. When you know, first of all, who you are, a pure consciousness, when you know your big why you want to do something, and it should not be a big goal. For example, I want to change this reality, I want to change this world, I want to contribute anything to this humanity, for example. It is about just feeling interest to yourself, to your own life. It is about being interested in your own life, in yourself. That, for example, when you do something, when you create videos, when you create your projects, your businesses, you just love it. You feel happiness when you do it. You feel joy. You cannot even not to do it. You want to do it. And this is the energy where you don't even need any motivation, when you don't trying to somehow motivate yourself or push yourself out of your limits. This is the natural state, the easy. It is actually very easy for you to just do what you want. Because let's say that this is the different level of how you can live your life. Let's say that the first level, how you can live your life, is all about being stuck in your own mind, in your own thoughts, in your own illusions about this reality, even sometimes about who you are and what you can and what you cannot achieve. And this is so hard, when you live in this state, in these feelings, emotions, vibrations. It is so hard to achieve what you want, because you need to take a lot of actions. You need to do more and more every single step, every single period of your life, especially when you want to achieve more goals, bigger goals. And when you live constantly in your mind, always thinking about something, always trying to plan, to control this life, to control this reality, and even thinking that you have a full control over your life, this is not about, being irresponsible. This is not about living in this victim state and mindset. Trying not to control life is about a deep knowledge that everything that you want is already here, and you can simply connect with these vibrations. You can simply connect with this energy, and by changing what you feel, and as a result by changing what you think about yourself and your life, it is called mindset. You will easily create what you want, and yes, you will take actions, but you will know when and what to do. Let's say that you will be so connected with your own intuition. And intuition is not something spiritual. It is not a woo-woo thing that most people think. No, it is about knowing. It is about this, deep connection, knowing when to do and what to do. Listening to your own self, to your own voice, because no one else can tell you what you need to do. No one else can guarantee when and how you will get what you want. Only you can know what will work in your reality. Only you can know what exactly you have to do to create what you want and when you have to do it. Because sometimes the best we can do for ourselves is to stop. Maybe for a month, maybe for a year. But then when the energy that we have, when the vibrations that we experience will be the same with what we want, we will easily create it without long time, without taking more efforts. We will effectively take actions and get what we want. And there is another way how we can live our own life. It is about listening to yourself, connecting with your intuition. It is about knowing and reminding yourself. It is about, let's say, being conscious. It is about reminding yourself that you are a pure consciousness and you have the potential to create anything you want without any limits, without any time limits, without anything, in this material reality that we tend to perceive as something that can limit us. But in reality, nothing can limit us except our own feelings and beliefs. So when you live in this connection, when you're conscious, when you know who you truly are, you're connected with this life wisdom that you're a pure consciousness and have the potential to be anyone, to create anything you want, you take actions effectively. You do less, but on the same time, you get more, you create more, because you value quality over quantity. And this is how you will transform your reality. This is how you will easily create what you want. And our mind, I started this video from the idea that life is so simple, that the wisdom of life is that it's very simple, but our minds may deny it over and over again, and trying to find obstacles, trying to create problems in our reality, trying to find why it's not true, and always fight with this easy and simple knowledge that you can be anyone and you can create anything you want. Your life definitely becomes easy, simple, extremely simple. Because as I mentioned, my reality 5 years ago, I was so exhausted. I was always thinking about what else I need to do, how I can create what I want. I was so in my mind, always thinking and sometimes overthinking. But now, most of the time, I have no thoughts. I have this silence inside, peace inside, and I simply feel when I need to do something and what I need to do. And when I do it, I get the most results. My life now is so simple because I feel so connected with who I really are, a pure consciousness. And it's possible for anyone. It's possible to live simple and on the same time to feel extremely abundant life, to have the desired amount of money, to create them in the desired model that you want, to know what to do, when to do, to be around people you want to be, to live in the country where you want to live, to do anything that you want to do. And the key is the simple and easy wisdom, knowledge. Remind yourself and be in a connection with who you truly are, pure consciousness. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I wish you to let this knowledge to unleash and to feel this connection of who you truly are.